Although I'm not particularly fond of many of the operatives running the GRU networks, I do feel a certain loyalty to my fellow schizophrenic aliens in GRU Unit 11913. And so, due to the nature of the British intelligence services and the cohort around the MI6 director Blaise Metreweli, the Banderist, I believe it is time for me to resume my mission against the British intelligence services. And thus, I guess this is a declaration that I am operating again. Indeed, it's interesting to note that there has been a recent £3 billion worth of drone material supplied by the British to the Ukrainians. Indeed, I'm not understanding this logic at all. Because what interest is that conflict to the average British person? Indeed, there is obviously an agenda behind this, and a lot of this has to do with who is the Director General of MI6, Blaise Metreweli. She is attempting to ramp up that conflict. Indeed, the Ukrainian army are basically the modern equivalent of the Mujahideen. They're being used by Western intelligence for exactly the same purpose as the Mujahideen was used. Indeed, do not misunderstand me. I have no loyalty at all to the Putin regime, and indeed I have exposed Putin on many occasions. But this situation with the mass arming of Ukraine by Britain is absolutely ridiculous. Indeed, this really says a lot about the British intelligence structure and establishment. Indeed, the people running Ukraine, first of all, we have a puppet president who is a Frankist, surrounded by a coterie of intelligence operatives who are Banderist Nazis. People state that it's simply Russian propaganda that calls out the Ukrainian intelligence services as Nazis, but this is not true. The Ukrainian intelligence services are outright Nazis. Indeed, there are many outright Nazi paramilitary groups in Ukraine also. Indeed, it's all part of a wider agenda, and it speaks volumes about how much the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst have penetrated the intelligence services of the United Kingdom. And as I've stated before, Blaise Metreweli is a prime example of this. Indeed, Blaise Metreweli is a Bilderberger, and therefore an intelligence operative not only of British intelligence, but also of NW7, the IG Farben intelligence branch, the Nazi Chemical Consortium intelligence branch. Indeed, this network of NW7 is the key network of the Bilderberg Group. Indeed, the Bilderberg Group is a consortium of NW7 operatives. And the fact that Blaise Metreweli is not only a British intelligence operative but also an NW7 operative pretty much confirms that she is also an operative for the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst, the long-term strategy Nazi continuum network, which is essentially an enormous mafia cartel. Indeed, it seems that this Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst mafia cartel has a lot of interests in Ukraine, with such occurrences as adrenochrome farms being found littered about the country. Indeed, I feel rather sorry for much of the Ukrainian population as they are being used in a long term agenda coordinated by a Nazi organized crime cartel, basically. And it's interesting to note that Putin seems to be playing a role in this himself. Indeed, he seems to be a part of the agenda. If you consider the fact that he was a key KGB liaison to the Stasi, that immediately screams Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst influence. And as I've already theorized, I believe that Putin is under a large degree of electroshock treatment to keep him compliant for his intelligence handlers, who are no doubt Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst operatives. Indeed, there is also a key connection between Putin and British intelligence via Royal Arch Freemasonry, which goes back to at least the 70s. So it's all very interesting to look at how this conflict is basically constructed. Indeed, so we have a Russian president who is undergoing electroshock therapy by Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst agents. We have a Ukrainian president who is a Frankist, handled by Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst agents. So I guess what we're looking at here is Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst influence. We also have a Director General of the British Secret Intelligence Service, i.e. MI6, who is also a Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst agent. So the pieces of the jigsaw are beginning to come together. Indeed, I am trying to avoid going off into these overarching unipolar conspiracy theories, but it does seem that this little conundrum, i.e. the Ukraine war, is coordinated on all sides by the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst, the Nazi continuum, Abwehr, SS, organized crime cartel, which has basically, since the Second World War, penetrated and taken over all of Western intelligence structures and basically the majority of the Soviet and then Russian intelligence structures. Indeed, the Ukrainian intelligence structure is basically under the direct command of the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst. Indeed, Ukrainian intelligence structure is literally a proxy of the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst. And this conflict is being fought in a specific way, whereby the Ukrainian army are being armed in the same way that the Mujahideen was in Afghanistan during the 1980s. Indeed, it's part of an encirclement of the Russian Federation to basically achieve some sort of aim that I'm not entirely 100% sure of yet. Indeed, I'm not sure what the eventual plan is regarding the territory of the Russian Federation. Indeed, it seems that I've stated this before, that the western percentage of Russia to the west of the Ural Mountains will become a series of warring states, basically, controlled by different networks of former KGB operatives and warlords who will be competing with each other. Indeed, many of these states will be NATO vassal states, and I believe that the eastern portion of the Russian Federation, i.e. the territory to the east of the Ural Mountains, will be basically swallowed up by China. Indeed, there have been many theories that the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst, the Nazi continuum intelligence network, have come to an accord with the Chinese over the years. This idea began in the 1920s, and that they are basically working out an endgame scenario, and the Chinese Communist Party has its eyes on the natural resources and territory of Siberia, many of the natural resources there being untapped. So it's all very interesting. This all seems to be part of a long-term agenda. Indeed, the role of the British and American intelligence services seems to be almost subordinate to the will of the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst. Indeed, it seems like the Deutsche Bank frontman Herman Abs came up with a plot whereby the British and American industrialists and aristocrats would cede a certain degree of their autonomy to the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst in return for being able to maintain their power in the future. Indeed, what with the world working out the way it was, the British and American aristocracy and financial classes were scared that they would lose their power, and so came to an arrangement with the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst whereby they would maintain their power. Indeed, this may have even been planned before the Second World War, and the Second World War was fought for this exact purpose, so that the Nazi intelligence networks could go underground and begin this long-range agenda. So it's very interesting, and all eyes seem to be on the Russian Federation at the moment, and I remain loyal to the network of schizophrenic aliens, and am again operating against the British intelligence services completely, though this does not mean I am loyal to the Putin regime at all. Indeed, I'm going to leave it there.